This is the consequence of harassing a beautiful woman loved by a dangerous psychopath. The film begins by showing a beautiful woman named Angela, who works at a company located in Midtown Manhattan. Angela has worked there for a long time and truly enjoys her job. On Christmas Eve, Angela is forced to work overtime by her boss. In fact, after work, she is supposed to attend a family gathering to celebrate Christmas Eve. But because of the overtime, she has to arrive late to the family event. When all the employees have gone home, Angela is the only person still working in the office.
Okay.
Without realizing it, she works until late at night, then prepares to leave to attend her family's gathering. Angela hurries down to the parking garage using the elevator.
What? Lorraine, you're breaking up.
Once she reaches her car, she tries to start it, but unfortunately, her car breaks down and cannot be started at all.
The car is what I'm gonna do.
Because her car will not start, Angela plans to take a taxi instead. Before going back to the elevator, she takes her belongings from the trunk of her car. When she tries to open the door leading to the elevator, she finds that it is locked, preventing her from using the elevator. Angela immediately goes to the security office in the parking area and asks a security guard named Tom to open the door leading to the elevator. Angela tells Tom that she is in a hurry because she is already late for her family gathering. And she also explains that her car has broken down, forcing her to take a taxi so she can get home faster. After hearing that Angela's car is broken, Tom tries to help her as best he can. But unfortunately, he fails to start the car due to a lack of proper tools.
Negative.
They're supposed to be.
Since time is running out, Angela asks Tom to open the door leading to the elevator. After Tom opens the door, Angela is finally able to take the elevator up to the lobby.
I've got a number in my bag.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Angela immediately calls a taxi driver to pick her up, but the taxi will arrive in 1 hour since it is Christmas Eve. While waiting for the taxi, Angela takes the opportunity to lie down and get some rest. She later wakes up after hearing her phone ring, discovering that it is a call from the taxi driver who is already waiting outside the building. Upon hearing this, Angela rushes toward the exit. However, when she tries to open the lobby door, she suddenly finds that it is locked, preventing her from leaving the building. The only person who can open the door is Tom, who is still on duty in the parking garage. Angela is forced to go back down to the parking area to ask Tom to open the lobby door because her taxi has already arrived. When she reaches the parking garage, Angela cannot find Tom anywhere. The taxi driver, who has waited too long for Angela to come out of the building, decides to leave her behind. Angela takes out her phone to call the taxi driver and ask him to wait a little longer, but unfortunately, her phone has no signal because she is in the underground parking garage. Moments later, all the lights in the parking area suddenly turn off by themselves. Using only the light from her phone, Angela tries to look for Tom. Suddenly, Tom appears behind Angela and injects her with a sedative, causing her to lose consciousness. Angela later wakes up in Tom's office, feeling confused as she realizes that her clothes and shoes have been changed. In front of her, she sees a dining table decorated with a romantic atmosphere. Not only that, Angela realizes that her leg is chained, making it impossible for her to go anywhere.
Yo, hey. I'll be right back.
Tom then speaks at length, and it is revealed that he has liked Angela for a long time. However, Tom never had the courage to confess his feelings to her, and instead chose to keep his love hidden. Tom deliberately kidnaps and chains Angela so that he can celebrate Christmas Eve together with the woman he adores. Even though Angela is held captive, Tom insists that he will never hurt or torture her. He even personally serves food and drinks to Angela.
Cheers.
You know, I have obligations. I know, and it looks really good.
Angela begs Tom to release her because she is already late for her family gathering, but instead of letting her go, Tom tells Angela to cancel the family event. Knowing that Tom has feelings for her, Angela tries to deceive him by claiming that she already has a boyfriend named Mark Clayton. Angela says that Mark, who is worried because she has not come home from work, will surely look for her at the building. Hearing this, Tom becomes convinced that Angela is lying about having a boyfriend.
It's none of your fucking business. If I don't show up, he's gonna come looking for me. He knows.
Tom then forces Angela to call her family and lie to them by saying that she has suddenly fallen ill and cannot attend the family gathering. Tom threatens that if Angela dares to scream for help or tell the truth to her family, he cannot guarantee her safety. Because of the threat, Angela is forced to hide what has happened to her.
I'm home.
Put your family ahead of your work sometimes. That's enough. Terrible. Are you sure you're okay?
After finishing the call with Angela's family, Tom gives Angela a gift in the form of a tape recording. When the recording is played, it turns out to contain footage of a man named Jim harassing Angela inside the elevator. As a security guard who controls and monitors all the CCTV cameras, Tom has always been watching Angela's activities. Seeing Jim mistreat Angela makes Tom extremely angry. Because of that, Tom unlocks the chain binding Angela's leg and plans to take her to the lowest level of the parking garage, where Jim is already being held captive. However, once the chain is removed, Angela uses the opportunity to stab Tom in the back with a fork from the table. After being stabbed, Tom is forced to handcuff Angela's hands so she cannot attack him again. Despite being injured, Tom does not get angry at Angela at all. Without wasting any time, Tom immediately takes Angela to the lowest parking level, where Angela sees Jim tied to a chair.
I'm just kidding.
At first, Tom orders Angela to hit Jim for daring to harass her in the elevator. Angela refuses and explains that Jim has already apologized for what he did. She says that Jim acted that way because he was drunk and she has forgiven him, so there is no longer any problem between them. Even after hearing this, Tom still cannot accept that Angela was treated that way, believing that a perverted man like Jim deserves proper punishment. Tom then gets out of the car carrying a flashlight and starts approaching Jim. At first, Tom intends to beat Jim severely, but Angela stops him by screaming loudly.
You like to touch girls, do you? What gives you the right? Yeah, you messed with the wrong girl, huh? What did you say? What? Huh? I mean, what is a guy like you thinking when he puts his hands all over?
Tom pauses for a moment after hearing her scream, but suddenly he repeatedly smashes Jim's head with the flashlight until it is covered in blood. Not stopping there, Tom then gets back into the car and deliberately crashes into Jim, slamming him against a wall and killing him in a brutal manner.
Where are we going?
Did you fuck him to get a promotion? Huh? You like it when he touches you in the parking garage? You like it when he gets...
Thomas, stop!
Taking advantage of the chaos, Angela immediately runs away from Tom, while Tom decides to clean up Jim's body and the scattered blood. Angela later sees police officers on the main road, but unfortunately she fails to get their attention. She then sits down briefly to adjust her hands so they are positioned in front of her. After that, she rushes back to Tom's office to retrieve her phone from her bag and take the access card needed to open the locked doors. Unfortunately, Angela's phone has no signal, forcing her to go up to the upper parking level. Once she reaches the upper parking area, Angela finally gets a signal and uses the opportunity to call 911. However, her bad luck continues when her phone slips and falls, making it difficult for her to reach it again. At the same time, Tom arrives with his pet dog to search for Angela. Realizing that Tom is nearby, Angela immediately runs away from him. Using Tom's access card, Angela finally manages to access the elevator. She presses the button leading to the lobby, hoping that there will be someone there who can help her. While inside the elevator, Angela asks for help through the elevator panel and hears a voice responding, which turns out to be Tom himself. Realizing it is Tom, Angela asks what he wants. Tom tells her that he only wants Angela to come out of the elevator, and if she refuses to open it, he will be forced to do something that will make her come out. Angela can only surrender to the situation, unsure of what Tom is going to do, and can only wait for the police to arrive. Suddenly, Tom appears above the elevator carrying a water hose and immediately turns on the water, causing the elevator to begin filling with water. This forces Angela to leave the elevator in order to save herself. As the water slowly fills the elevator, Angela sees her boss, Carl, who turns out to have been killed by Tom. Angela quickly presses the button to open the elevator door, and because Carl is already dead, she has no choice but to leave him behind. Meanwhile, Tom is still confused while searching for Angela until he finally notices Angela's footprints leading toward a car. Knowing that Angela is hiding under the car, Tom stabs the tire to trap her underneath.
Angela?
But before that happens, Angela manages to escape and run away from him. Seeing Angela flee, Tom heads to his office to track her location through the CCTV system, since every corner of the parking garage is monitored. Angela, noticing several CCTV cameras, quickly grabs an axe and uses it to destroy the cameras so Tom can no longer detect her whereabouts. With the cameras disabled, Tom has difficulty tracking her movements. After destroying several CCTV cameras, Angela slowly approaches Tom's office and is shocked when she sees footage showing herself being assaulted by Tom. Through the CCTV monitors, Angela also sees 2 police officers arriving at the location after her earlier 911 call. Before she can ask the police for help, Tom suddenly appears from behind and shocks Angela with a taser, knocking her unconscious. Tom then tells the 2 police officers to wait for a moment. He cleans up the mess, wiping the blood from his face, and places Angela inside the trunk of a car so the police cannot find her. After that, Tom opens the parking gate and tells the officers that he was patrolling the lowest level of the parking garage. The police inform Tom that they received a 911 call from that location and ask if he knows who made the call. Tom lies to them, saying he did not see anyone there and that he is the only person on duty in the garage. Tom then closes the parking gate while the police begin searching around the area. He also warns them about a pipe leak near the elevator, which is actually just the aftermath of the chaos he caused earlier. To prevent the police from hearing Angela's cries for help, Tom deliberately plays loud music so her screams cannot be heard.
Help me! Help!
The loud music successfully prevents the police from hearing Angela, even though she desperately tries to scream and reveal her location. After searching for some time and finding nothing suspicious, the police eventually leave the area.
You gotta stay warm.
Elsewhere, Angela begins to feel hopeless after screaming for so long without being heard. As a result, she gathers all her strength and uses tools inside the trunk to try to open it. After struggling for a long time, Angela finally manages to open the trunk and runs toward the police car, but it's already too late as the officers have driven away. Seeing Angela escape from the trunk surprises Tom, and he orders his pet dog to chase her and bite her leg. Realizing this, Angela chooses to hide inside a car. Her leg is bitten, but with all her remaining strength, Angela manages to kill the dog using a crowbar she is carrying. Slowly, Angela heads toward the car rental office, searching for a phone she can use to call 911. Unfortunately, the phone cannot be used at all. Angela then takes several car keys and plans to use one of the cars to crash through the exit gate so she can escape from Tom. However, before leaving the office, Angela sees Tom outside, so she quickly hides inside the car rental office because she is afraid of being caught. Meanwhile, Tom discovers that his pet has been killed by Angela, which makes him furious, and he begins searching the parking garage for her. Eventually, Tom figures out Angela's location after noticing her handprints on the front door of the office.
Hear me? Please say something.
He slowly searches inside the office, and when Tom lets his guard down, Angela seizes the opportunity to spray insect repellent directly into Tom's eyes, causing intense pain. Angela immediately runs out of the office and wedges the door shut using the crowbar she is carrying. She quickly looks for a car she can use to escape, while Tom struggles to break the glass of the office door. After finding the right car, Angela drives it toward the main parking area, intending to ram through the exit gate. Before she can do so, Tom arrives in his own car and successfully blocks Angela's attempt to crash through the exit. After her plan fails, Angela quickly moves away from Tom's car, and they face each other from a distance. Angela then prepares herself for a head-on collision against Tom. Using his cunning, Tom manages to avoid the direct collision, but this causes Angela to lose control of her car and suffer a severe crash. Tom slowly approaches Angela's car, intending to rescue her, but when Tom lets his guard down, Angela takes the opportunity to stab Tom in the eye with a shard of broken glass. Not only that, Angela also chokes Tom using the handcuffs still on her wrist, causing Tom to lose consciousness for a short time. Angela then unlocks the handcuffs using a key, and to prevent Tom from escaping, she comes up with the idea of cuffing Tom's hand to the car. At first, Angela plans to leave Tom behind, but Tom, who had previously acted kindly, suddenly insults Angela with degrading words, making her extremely angry. Coincidentally, gasoline is leaking from the car, so Angela immediately takes an electric shock device and uses it to ignite the fuel.
I just wanted to be friends.
Do you hear me? You stupid fucking cunt!
Oh, no!
In the end, Tom dies after being consumed by the flames. Angela then walks out of the parking garage, and after being trapped for so long with a psychopath, she finally manages to defeat him and return home safely, bringing the story to an end.